We were both working on the apple harvest. She was handcuffed and taken away to the investigatory prison. On the evening of the same day, it became known that she was being accused of an especially serious state crime, the writing of poems.
Most of the performers are also taking part in Futurists, a play at the Cottesloe about the fate of Russian poets after the revolution. That experience inspired today's reading of Irina's poems.
Here was a woman alive, albeit ill, in a camp now. And it seemed appropriate in the context of our play, particularly, that we should be able to do something for her. And what, as actors, we can do is really present her poems as well as we can and offer them to a wider public and give more people an opportunity perhaps to take up the baton on Irina's behalf, if you like.
No, I'm not afraid. After a year of breathing these prison nights, I will escape into the sadness, to name which is escape. The cockerel will weep freedom for me, and here, knee-deep in mire, my gardens shed their water, and the northern air blows in draughts. And how am I to carry to an alien planet what are almost tears, as though towards home? It isn't true. I am afraid, my darling. But make it look as though you haven't noticed.
What is extraordinary to me is that somebody who is in such deep distress, physically and emotionally, can have such magnanimity towards the rest of the world and still retain a sense of humor in such dire conditions.
Is there any place one can love more powerfully than from here? Not on the cross, but in the torment of the Judas holes, in the sophisticated boorishness of the interrogators, in the agony of my neighbor's dreams, in the blue smoke of her cigarette, in the fierce pity I feel for her. Ill, brought halfway to death, hysterical, kind and angry, and cursing whoever it is who spins this globe. In the nonsense of days without sun and tears without makeup, more intensely, more sacredly. Nowhere is it possible to love, my love.
The poetry of Irina Ratushinskaya, now in a Soviet labor camp. And we have an update on that story about the convoy of